What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a recap of my brand new store launch, April 2023. It has like 4 days of March in there as well, but the sales are pretty low, so I'm going to include that in the April sales as well, and go ahead and cover our first month in business. Brand new business, started from scratch, no pixel, no data. Brand new Shopify store, brand new everything. Everything's brand new. All right, so let's dive on into the data and just do a little recap here. All right, so as you'll see, we have our date set March 28th to April 30th. We've done 6504 in sales, and we're currently sitting at, you probably can't see that, but $10,374. Overall, not a bad month. So $6,504.25. We have 5,000 store sessions. We have a 5.77% returning customer rate, which is awesome. Conversion rate. Now, here's where things get a little squirrely. All right. So as you can see, the conversion rate is only 1%. Industry standard is 2%. But because it's a personalized product, it's going to slow down the funnel a little bit. So again, this is my first time doing a personalized product. So I'm just trying to beat what my current metrics are. I'm not looking for my 3.2% conversion rate on my other stores. I'm mainly focusing on where this store is now and how I can optimize for better performance in the future. Now, the conversion rate obviously always starts with the add to cart. So I like to be anywhere between 8 and 10% add to cart ratio. So if half the people drop off between add to cart and initiate checkout, I'll have about 5%, and then between 50% drop off between checkout and converted will be another 50%. I'll be somewhere between 2 and 2.5% conversion rate on the store. But again, personalized products, a little bit different customer journey, a couple bottlenecks in there that we want to optimize for in the future based on our customer replays that we're using the Essentials app, Vitals, and yeah, just checking that out. So you'll see here, add to cart rate 2.34%, super low. But again, this is a customized product. They can't add to cart without first taking another action for the customization. So that's probably why this is so low. But you'll see we only have a 28% drop off between add to cart and reach checkout. And then, it's a 1% drop off there, 50% drop off. My math's terrible. A little bit less than 50% drop off between these two numbers, and then sessions converted. Almost everyone who reached checkout converted. So 67 sessions reached checkout, 51 converted with our 1.02% conversion rate. All right, so total order is 52. We also have all of our sessions. So we have the majority of people are visiting on mobile, and a lot of our traffic is coming from Facebook right now. About two-thirds coming from Facebook right now. Yeah, overall, it's great. This says no, attributed to marketing, but we'll look in Triple Whale here in a second. But yeah, everything is going very, very well. Average order value, 127, super, super healthy. We love that. And yeah, we're driving traffic, we're getting purchases, we're getting sales. This all sounds great, but you're going to ask, what's your profit margin? How much did you spend on ads? I'm glad you asked that question. So let's go into a Triple Whale here now. You'll see here the same date range, March 28th to April 30th. We got $269 of net profit. Now, that might not seem like a lot of money, and trust me, it's not in comparison to the other brands. However, this is a brand new store, and we were actually able to turn profit in the first month in operation, which I think is a good sign that we're onto something here. We can optimize for better performance and increase these profits. Our margins are good. Our ad costs are a little expensive right now, so we'll go over this. So $269 in profit. Our net margin right now is 4%. We spent $3,982 on ads. All right. Our blended CPA is $77. Leaving our ROAS is at 1.66. And new customer acquisition is at 81.3 because we did have a couple repeat buyers, which was crazy. I wasn't expecting that so soon, but it's perfect. And then we scroll down here. So the store did 6,624 in sales from 52 orders. We did have one refund, 94% new customers, an AOV of 127. Got some taxes in there. We got a lot of California. Let's see, 60 items sold total. So some of the orders obviously had more than one item in them. So 52 orders, 60. So that means we had like at least eight orders that had multiple products in them. new customer revenue, 6,035, returning customer 590, net sales 6504. Now, here we'll see Facebook. We spent $39.81. Our ROAS on Facebook from Triple Whale is a 1.13. Facebook's reporting 1.45. We got 31 purchases from Facebook. And underneath that, you'll see organic and social. We have 15 purchases. These sales obviously came from Facebook. We have no SEO. We have no social media following on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok at this point. We are building those channels out now. However, when we started these ads on the 28th of March, we literally had zero everything. So there's nowhere else for this traffic to be coming from other than ads and someone going to Google and searching us, or maybe someone bought our product and using our card inserts, right? This isn't mine, but we have something similar to this. Share this coupon online with your friends, and you guys both get both get a discount on your future orders. So that's all great. But yeah, it's things are building here nicely. I would say the ability to break even on your first 30 days is like a pretty extreme goal. We're not trying to sell 1 or 2 units to friends and family members here. This is all straight from ads. We literally have no influencer marketing, no nothing. So the fact that we're able to do this in the first 30 days is pretty clutch. And it means we're onto something big here. We can optimize for better performance, whether that be raising prices to increase AOV, adding on accompanying products to increase AOV. Maybe start offering some new products in the same niche, obviously, get them to buy more. Obviously getting our added cart ratios up, making the customer journey a little bit more tight as compared to where it is right now. Again, I'm learning as I go, right? Like I'm literally testing out what I teach you in my other videos. I'm testing it out on my own store. We don't have Google up yet as well. But I'm testing these things out on my own store, and I'm giving you the advice that I literally use. So you're watching me build this brand from scratch. You saw my creative testing. You saw my scaling video maybe. If you haven't, go ahead and watch those. But yeah, so this is off to a really great start. Obviously this month we're looking for better. So my goal for May is to beat $269 in profit, to get a bump in the added cart ratio, which will lead to a higher conversion rate, and also drive down our cost per acquisition. All right. So our blended CPA right now is $77, and our new customer CPA is $81.30. So these are the numbers I'm trying to beat in May. All right. So if we dive into ads, obviously you'll see we have our creative testing campaign here. This is square one. You must do creative testing in order to find winners that you can actually scale up. So you'll see here, about 85 to 90% of everything that I tested was a broad audience, female 25 to 45. That's who we're targeting right now. We got some pretty fluctuation going on in the ROAS, right? So this is like a late attribution here. This didn't get a sale, but you just see basically 1.29. Our average was a 0.87. A lot of ones in here, a lot of 2.3, 2.03, right? But all these audiences are broad. Like obviously I did have some dog breeds in here as well. This was a misnamed one. I don't know why that says that, but yeah, I got some dog breeds in here, but I really was focusing on broad. I found 3 winning creatives, which then I put into a scaling CBO campaign, which you can see down here. And look at the results from the CBO. This is absolutely insane. So we spent $3,981, right? But only $500 of that, a little less than $500 of that was actually in the CBO itself. So did a lot of testing, a lot of losing money up front. Week 1 and week 2, we were at like $2,000 loss. So the fact that by the end of the month, we made up and actually became profitable, $269. We started at a loss. We started running ads. We were testing product to see what was work, testing different angles in the ads. And by the time we got it dialed in and launched the CBO, here's the results we're getting. So the CBO top level ROAS is a 2.99. You can see that our acquisition cost here is, I believe, 54. Yeah, CPA is $54 average. Our best is 41 ad set, and then other one's 100. And all I did was took the winning creatives, put them into a CBO, and started the budget off at $100 just to see what it would do with the creative. We weren't really sure, so went ahead and put them in the CBO, launched it, and this had about 5 days spend before the end of the month. But again, I took the time. I started testing a bunch of creatives, which you have to do. different creatives, different angles, different products, different photos, all that stuff, different headlines, different copy, all that. You can see here we ran a bunch of creative testing. We found a winner, which was 10-11, and then we made a bunch of iterations of 10-11 to see if we couldn't get better performance. We then threw it into CBO, and bang, we have a 3.83, a 1.79. Overall, we're sitting at a 2.99. Now, because we have 70% margins on this product, our break-even ROAS is a 1.8. All right, so we're making money again, but this came at the end of the month. So it took me, with the end of March, taking that into account, it took me about 3 weeks to find something that was scalable before putting it into a CBO. So again, I wasn't looking to spend $100 on day one or spend $20 on day one and make my money back. No, I knew this was an investment in time and money, as far as putting the money out there, letting Facebook, letting the algorithm learn, letting the pixel get some data. And as these sales increase, right? So there's 31 sales tracked here. As these sales increase, the algorithm will have a better understanding of who our customer is, why they're buying, etc. It'll be better for targeting purposes. It'll know who's ready to buy today as opposed to who's ready to buy a week from today. And it's just going to get better over time, right? So these are the numbers I'm optimizing for. So now my goal in this CBO is to find a creative that gets a lower CPA than, what was this, $50? Where'd we go? $28. Wait, no, CPA, there it is. $54. So we're trying to beat $54 is this month's goal. Find a creative that gets a better CPA than $54. Again, I'm not looking at my other stores. I'm not looking at my client stores, what I've done in the past for other brands. I'm looking at this brand only. So don't compare yourself and your brand to my numbers, whether it be from click-through rates, added cart rates, cost per acquisitions, all that stuff. Like, look at your own account and try to beat the number. Okay. So if I spent $300, $400, $500 and didn't get any sales at all, I don't have a valid product. I don't have product market fit. My product is not validated. Okay. So because we pre-validated this product, did some research in the niche and developed a product that was better than what was already out there, we were able to get sales right away. And if you're in a position where you're not getting sales right away, you have to analyze why. Watch those recordings. We found that our product photos, one simple thing that we did was the color variants. When you click on them, all the photos in the image gallery on Shopify disappeared. So people were getting caught up trying to figure out what the colors looked like. There was no accompanying photos and they were bouncing off the site. So what did we do? Grabbed all of our stuff, took some more photos, did another photo shoot, really beefed that up. And then boom, all of a sudden, day 4, day 5, we start getting sales increasing, added cart ratio increasing, things like that. All right. So I just wanted to shoot this video as a quick recap of what April looked like. Again, it was April with a couple of days in March added into that. But this is a brand new store, again, from scratch, 0 pixel data, 0 social media following anywhere, no shop. I mean, everything was brand new. All right. So is e-commerce dead? Is drop shipping dead? All that stuff? No, there's no difference between e-commerce and drop shipping. Drop shipping is simply a model of e-commerce. It takes good marketing, good messaging, and good angles, and you can literally sell anything that's being sold before, taking an existing product and making it better, making it your own. Maybe it's taking a product and applying it to your niche. The sky's the limit here. And we have some really big goals, me and my wife, for this brand. We hope to grow it in the next 2 to 5 years to $10 million annually. Hopefully we get into the 6 figures this year. I think we will, especially with Black Friday and Q4 and that buying season. Really depends on what the economy does and how much expendable income people do have. But yeah, this is a recap. So just real quick, one more time, $269 of profit from 52 orders. All right. So stay tuned for the next video. If you have any questions on what I covered here, something I missed out on, if you need any help or advice with your store and you want to learn more, please drop it in the comments below. I've made videos in the past based on questions I've got in the comments here. I'm an open book. You ask me anything, I will happily answer, other than what's your product, because let's face it, you're all a bunch of print on demand people. You're trying to start a brand. I don't want you copying my stuff and stealing some market share until I get this foundation built for myself. I'll share this one day, probably when I get to $1 million in sales. We'll share what the brand is. Maybe, don't hold me to it. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. I really appreciate you watching the video, spending the time with me here today, and we'll see you on the next one. As always, keep on testing. Peace.